I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet, and I am so excited to be doing this video. I actually have been gone for a little while. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't. If you haven't, I'm sad. I haven't forgotten about my YouTube channel. I just had to take a little time off. I was doing a little rearranging. I was updating some of my lighting, and I was updating my backdrop. So hopefully I have a little bit more professional videos. I'm always trying to improve, so hopefully bear with me if I can't keep to a regular schedule right now. But I'm super excited about today's video. Today we're going to be talking about spring essentials. Spring is technically here, although I have to admit here in New England it doesn't feel like it yet, but it's coming. I swear, I hope it's coming, please. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I do and some of the products and fashion and different things that I use to kind of get myself all psyched up for spring. So we're gonna jump right in. First of all, we're gonna do some beauty products, and I'm gonna start out with a body scrub. We've all been cooped up indoors all winter, and I think, you know, that can lend itself to some dry, scaly skin, and I think the first thing that sort of psychs me up for getting ready for spring and lighter weight clothes is just a nice body scrub. And now, the best body scrub out there obviously depends on your skin type. If you have like drier skin, you may want one that's more moisturizing. If you have more oily, acne-prone skin, you want to try one that's maybe oil-free. I know I've just tried this one as a scrub. It's good, but the smell is, oh my god. This is actually from the Body Shop, and this is their Early Harvest Raspberry Body Scrub, which is so spring-like. I mean, early harvest, right? And it actually looks like raspberry jam. And it looks, and it feels like it too. It's like the granules in the scrub are actually almost like seeds you'd find in jam. And it just, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells like a raspberry field in springtime. And I also like that it doesn't leave your skin, I don't like scrubs that leave your skin feeling like that sort of oily, greasy feeling. I know some people love that, but for me, I like one that I use the scrub and my skin feels nice and fresh and clean. I think this is like limited edition. I think they only do this like maybe this time of year. I'm not really sure. Also for spring, you want to switch to a lighter fragrance. Spring is the perfect time for light florals. I actually have become obsessed with Malone, Peony, and Blush Suede. If you've watched any YouTube channels or bloggers, they're going crazy over this. And I hesitated because it is expensive. And that is actually why I have the tiny bottle here. Because initially I was like, I'm not paying that price for a cologne. It's not even like a parfum, it's a cologne, and I'm not spending that kind of money. And I finally broke down and was like, I love peonies, and anything that says blush in it, I'm like a sucker for. So I broke down and got this, and I am like so obsessed with it. I was amazed at how like I was like getting ready for bed the other night, and I was like, oh my god, I can still smell it, and it's been like hours. So it really does last. But I got the smaller bottle because the bigger bottle was just like a bit too pricey for me. But I will say, I'm so glad that I broke down and tried this. So if you love peony and you love like sort of simple florals that aren't too complex and complicated, I would definitely recommend Malone, Peony, and Blush Suede. Springtime is also the perfect time to switch up your nail polish color. I'm not going to give gang signs, so don't worry about that. I think in the winter, like I just feel like it's all about dark, vampy colors. But spring for me is all about either pastels or brights. Because I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I actually have the whole Creative Nail Designs Shellac polish kit. Like I have the light and I do it myself. But if you're a fan of shellac polishes, I'm loving this new shade called Creakside. It is a blue. It's a very pastel blue, which is like the it color for spring. It's opaque, but not like too opaque. It's sheer, but not too sheer. It's like just right. But it's almost like a white, I feel like. It's like a bluish type white, which is great. I do like a coral color on my toes, and I'm actually going to do a post coming up soon about sort of some spring polishes. If you want to see that, give me a thumbs up, and I will definitely link that below when I actually post it. Now for makeup, obviously for spring, you know, you might want to switch up your makeup, do something a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit more colorful. This is Physicians Formula Nude Wear. Mine is in light. I thought it said light clear, but it's light Claire. That's got to be like some kind of other language. It's just so glowy. It's great for like this time of year when you want to kind of switch to something a little bit lighter weight because the weather's getting warmer and you don't need as heavy a coverage foundation. Also, the weather's getting warmer and your skin is probably pretty pasty from, you know, being indoors and the winter and maybe not getting enough sun. And so obviously you want some bronzer. My two favorite bronzers, and these are my two favorite for fair skin, because they're what work on me. Because I feel like when your skin is really fair, bronzers can look very sort of muddy or orangey very easily. My two favorites are Too Faced and Milk Chocolate Soleil. I like the milk chocolate. It's a little bit lighter than the dark chocolate for my skin tone, but if you have a little bit darker skin, the chocolate Soleil I have heard like amazing things about. And it smells unbelievable. I've said this in videos before. I feel like I had a doll that smelled like this when I was a kid. It's like chocolatey, but it's like, I don't know. And I don't know what the doll was. If you had a doll that smelled like chocolate when you were a kid and you remember the name of it, post it down below. I want to hear, because I'm trying to figure out like what doll this would have been that smelled like this. But it's just so like nostalgic for me, I guess. I'm obsessed with Too Faced, so I'm like loving this bronzer. The other bronzer I have is actually from The Body Shop. This one is in... It's a shade 01, which I think is their lightest color. They're matte bronzers, so if you want to add a shimmer, you can. You can also double as contouring powders or as bronzers. They're just such a versatile product. So these are my two favorites. Speaking of the cheeks and the ones on your face, people, let's keep it clean. Obviously, spring is a great time to add a little pop of color to your cheeks and just sort of brighten things up. My new two favorite blushes. If I want to go something a little bit pinker, I've tried Clinique Plum Pop. In the packaging, it looked a little bit brighter than I thought my fair skin could handle, but it goes on so nicely and just gives my skin, that's actually what I'm wearing right now, gives my skin just a nice sort of like, that sort of innocent flush kind of look. And I've also discovered Tarte. I don't know why it took me so long to discover Tarte makeup, because it's like everything I love. It's like glam, it's great packaging, and it's like, it's an all-natural product, and this is their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. Everybody on YouTube has been gushing about this. This is the color Tipsy, and I use this, it's kind of more of a corally color, and I use this when I want to go with maybe a little bit warmer or more of a coral color on my face. I'm all about like makeup wardrobes now, and so I'm starting my own little blush wardrobe. So I have like my pinkier shade and my coral shade, and they're perfect colors for spring because they give you that sort of nice little sort of healthy flush on your cheeks. And of course for spring, it's the time to break out the fun lip colors. I'm actually wearing one of my new favorite combos, which I think I'm going to do a whole blog post about these because I've discovered these great like random combos. I've been trying Rimmel's Exaggerate full color lip liner. This is in the shade Enchantment, and that's actually what I'm wearing right now. And then I top it with Revlon Color Burst Balm Stain in Smitten. And it just gives you this nice like plummy color, which I feel like is really big for spring this year. Another lipstick recommendation I want to throw out is if you want to go with something a little bit brighter, but closer to a red, and you could try Rimmel's Provocalips 16-Hour Kissproof Lip Color, and this is in the shade Kiss Me You Fool. I think Kiss Me You Fool is the one I've actually read is like a dupe for MAC's Lady Danger. Not in formula, but in color, because it's sort of more of an orangey red. So it's like not an orange, it's not a red, but it's like somewhere in the middle there. I actually did a whole video about Kissproof lip colors, and this actually, the Rimmel was in sort of the middle of the range of my picks. I'll actually post the link below. But I think it's actually moved its way up. One of the reasons why it was in the middle of my picks, because at the time it wasn't really readily available in the US. I think it had only launched in the UK, but now you can find them in like your regular drugstore. I feel like these are just great bold lip colors, and the packaging is adorable. Like, it's got little kisses on it. I'm not gonna get into a whole lot of fashion choices for spring, but I do want to throw out a few. Obviously, you're gonna be outside more, so you wanna make sure you have some shades. These are from Forever 21. I wear these everywhere. I get compliments on them all the time. And also, like, I feel like this is the time of year when you really want to ditch the winter coat, but I know here in New England, like, it's still too cold to completely ditch the winter coat. So I've been trying to find ways to make sort of like my clothes feel springier, and I've discovered the perfect way to do that is with lighter weight floral scarves. This one is from Kohl's, and it's got some beautiful like pinks and purples and corals in it, like perfect spring colors. I'm gonna knock stuff over there. And then I also have this one, which is a little bit deeper and darker, but it's still floral. It's got some reds and purples in it. This one's from Forever 21. So they're just great to like throw on over your winter clothes, which, you know, they just kind of make the stuff you have to wear to keep yourself warm just feel a little bit more lighter weight and fun. And lastly, of course, spring would not be spring without rain. It's like they always say, April showers bring May flowers, so hopefully we'll get some beautiful flowers because it has been raining non-stop here. And I actually found these boots. They're actually like ankle rain boots, which are kind of hard to find, and I still like my knee-high rain boots, but these were just sort of a nice little change and a little bit more chic. I have some similar ones from Forever 21. I don't remember where I got these from. These are hard to find. Apparently these are really popular like in England, but not as popular here. So I will try to find a link and let you know where to get them. These are really easy to slip on because they have like elastics on them. I have another pair that are very similar from Forever 21 that have like a zipper on the side, so they are a little bit edgier because you got the zipper and stuff, and so they're perfect to stay chic when it is raining and downpouring. And those are my spring essentials. I would love to hear what you need to get you in the mood for spring, and if you're looking forward to spring and what you're looking forward to doing in spring. So be sure to leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. I have a ton of videos planned coming up, so please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.